We're addicted to bullshit, man. I'm just looking around, watching, now that I've decided to, clean up my act a little bit when it comes to my food, my diet, my exercise. It just didn't hit me as much when I was consuming like everybody else, right? But I'm starting to realize now that I'm eating only certain things and I'm watching everything, right? I'm much more aware. I'm working in, you see this Domino's hat, right? I got 3 more shifts in this Domino's attire and before I'm out of here. And I'm sitting here watching, and every time someone has the opportunity to put bullshit in their mouth, they do. Every single time, without fail. Doesn't matter if it's good for them or not. No second chances, no second thoughts. Just, ooh, what's that? Let me have some. Let me get a little bit. And, listen, I'm not saying you should always be eating super clean. Yeah, you should have some desserts and stuff like that. Yeah, of course. But it's just so amazing how consistently we flock to bullshit. And the only reason for that is we are addicted to it. Addicted. And now that I am deciding to veer away from that course, it's all I can see. It's all that I can see because I have to be aware of my surroundings. I have to be aware of what goes in my body. And now it's making my mind like hyper aware. I'm thinking about everything. And now I'm asking myself, why is everybody doing this? And the only thing I can come up with is we are hopelessly addicted. I heard somebody else explain it this way. I heard someone say, they were talking about something else, but it applies to this, about how people are happily distracted. That's the best way I can put it. Happily distracted. People are happily distracted from the better versions of themselves that they can become. And because of that, they lose sight of all goals, all boundaries, all aspirations, and they just do what feels good today because, hey, could always start tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. It never comes. My tomorrow was 2 days ago. I'm not going back to that bullshit. Will I have the occasional snack? Will I have the occasional? Of course. I'm going to enjoy life too, but not at the expense of the rest of me. Not at the expense of my money, not at the expense of my time, not at the expense of my body, not at the expense of my goals. Just something for y'all to think about. Are you addicted to bullshit? I'll talk to y'all later.